plays out here is 20 laps the distance. Westfall and Johnson bring the field to green. Green flags out, we're underway. Westfall and Troy Johnson, pair of twos, go into turn 1 and 2. Troy Johnson with a slight advantage over the 2W of Braidy Westfall. Dave Hess Jr.'s found the outside groove. He moves up to the 4th spot, which Michael Jr. also using that high side groove. Michael's using the outside groove. He's up to 6th. Rich Michael Jr. keeping it on the outside. Dave Hess Jr. kind of boxed in there a little bit with 2 cars. Troy Johnson trying to pull away as we stay under green here. 2 laps down, 18 laps to go. Dave Hess Jr. splits the meat there in the sandwich, goes for the 2nd spot. Dave Hess Jr. now up to 2nd with just 3 laps in the books. So far it's been all Troy Johnson. Again, 3 laps in the books, 17 laps to go. Troy Johnson gets a little bit scary high over there. He loses some ground. Dave Hess Jr. able to make some up there. Troy Johnson able to lead lap 4. Caution comes out. We got a couple cars spun over in turn 4. Green flags out, we're underway. Dave Hess Jr. able to clear the 27R. Steve Rex down on the inside. He takes a look to the inside of Troy Johnson. Johnson hold on there, but we got cars stacked up over in turn 2. Anywhere in between the 2 cones. Justin Sachs, green flags out. We're racing. Troy Johnson staying committed to the high side, leaving the open for Dave Hess Jr. Johnson's got the run coming out of turn 2. Coming to lap 5, will we have a new leader? No, Troy Johnson able to hold on lap 5. 5 laps down, 15 laps to go. Johnson committed to the top side. Hess is going to keep working the inside. They're side by side down the backstretch, but we got cars all tangled up over in turn 2 again. No, I seen the 92 of Joel Watson over there. Troy Johnson bringing the field to green. Green flags out, we're back underway. Troy Johnson staying committed to the outside. Dave Hess Jr. in 2nd. Again, we got a caution. We got a car way up towards the wall over in turn 1. That marks 4 cautions. All right, green flags out. We're back underway. Troy Johnson, your leader. Dave Hess Jr. Dave Hess Jr. been awarded that time limit. We'll see what's going to happen here. Hess pulls right to the inside of Troy Johnson. Hess able to assume the lead going into turns 3 and 4. New leader in the 44, Dave Hess Jr. Troy Johnson 2nd, Steve Rex 3rd. Shane Crotty up to the 4th spot. Braidy Westfall 5th. Now we're stringing some laps in here. We're coming to lap 7. 7 down, 13 laps to go. Or time limit, whichever happens first. Dave Hess Jr. leader. Starting to pull away from the 2J of Troy Johnson. Steve Rex getting the challenge from Shane Crotty. Shane Crotty in the 4th spot. The man on the move. He takes a look on the inside of Rex. Side-by-side battle for the 3rd spot. Going into 3, coming out of 4. Steve Rex able to carry the momentum on the outside, able to hold on to that 3rd spot. Dave Hess Jr. checking out with the lead here. He's got good half straightaway over the 2J of Troy Johnson. Trouble over in turn 2. pair of cars over there in turn 2. That's going to bring out the caution. All right, Dave Hess Jr. brings the field around to green. Green flag's out. We're back underway. Again, next flag will be the checkers, so hopefully we stay green. Dave Hess Jr., your leader. Troy Johnson still holding on to that second spot. Steve Rex third. Shane Crotty still right on the back bumper of Steve Rex. Dave Hess Jr. coming to 14 laps down, 6 laps to go. Again, 14 laps down, 6 laps to go. Josh Ferry in the 82 gets it sideways on the front stretch. Not sure if he's going to get far enough off the track or if that's going to cause the yellow. Josh Ferry not far enough off the track. That's going to cause a yellow, and that's going to conclude this race. That's going to conclude this race. Dave Hess Jr. will be your winner.
I can tell you it's going to be an awesome race because this track is, there's some high side bite, there's still some bite on the bottom, a little bit of slick in the middle, so it should make for some good racing. So I'm excited, and you know, I'm sure it'll be one heck of a race, but I hope we can get it done.
You got it done in the heat race. Who do you want to thank on the 44?
I got to thank my mom and dad, Hess Jr. Salvage, Everhard Asphalt, Flyer Entry Systems, Ames Oil, Beta Headers, Franklin Rear Ends, Ground Zero Stump Driving, Fuel in this Jerky, 955 Automotive, Martin Dynamics, Genesis Shocks, you know, Hoosier Tire, everybody I'm missing, Johnson's Car Care, John and Debbie Hess, Boozbecker. Thanks to everybody that helps on this car and the late model, and all you fans and Erie's for a great track tonight.
All right, maybe we can see you a little bit later. Let's hear it again.
Congratulations to the Redneck Race Chasers! Yeah, once again you got her done in 2021. Yeah, on Independence Day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.